The Barstar Podcast is a show that aims for something a little different. It's hosted by a drummer who thinks he's a musician. But let's be honest, I know and you know that drummers are not musicians, right? Or are they? Hang on a second, who wrote this crap? This is garbage. Nobody's gonna listen to a show put on by somebody they haven't heard of. Stupid crap.
Hello, hello, hello. It's another episode of the Barstar Podcast. I am not your host, Stephen O'Reilly. I am Todd O'Meara.
I don't even want to do it now.
You have to.
I don't want to.
You have to.
Damn it. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode.
I'll be back in a minute. Do your fucking intro.
Oh, no. You sit your ass down, you motherfucker. I'll do my intro in a second. This is going to be a pre-intro. This is why I bust your balls every episode, because I fucking love your face.
I love yours.
High five in the microphone. Oh, that was a good one.
That was literally a good one. Literally!
Already? Man, you're just all about blowing your wad too early.
That's what Kat says.
Okay. So, welcome to Comedy Hour on the Barstar Podcast. I hope everybody's doing well.
I hope you all went out and did some shit.
No, now you're just making fun of me. Now you're just being a prick.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm showing you that I listen to your show, man.
Well, I know you listen to my show because I quiz you.
You do. You do. I get a text. Did you listen last night? What'd you think?
I want my ring back.
Not pawning that motherfucker.
Silicone. You ain't going to get much for it.
I lost it. I did. I lost it.
You lost my ring I gave
did.
you?
I did. I don't remember what show it was.
Wow.
But I went to get it out of my pocket, and it was gone. So I guess when I got my wallet out or something, don't cry.
Lost my ring?
I did. What size was it?
I don't know. Fit your finger. God damn it. By the way, this is true. I really did give you a ring.
You did. You did.
I wear, when I'm on stage, I wear the silicone ring. And I had like 3 or 4 of them. And you were talking about your ring, your normal wedding ring was hitting the back of your guitar. Oh, so I said, here, try this. And you were like, oh, I love it. And I said, well, you can have it. I got 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
So
do you still have 3 or 4?
No, I'm down to 2.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'll have to buy my own.
Bitch, you make more money than I do. You can buy your own 12.
Okay, I'll buy my own 12. But yeah, I lost it. I reached in my pocket and I evidently get money for a drink or something like that. It came out and
lost my ring.
It was gone.
God.
But yeah, my wedding ring it smacks the shit out of the back of the neck.
Yeah, you like that silicone thing, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So, jokes aside, for the musicians that are married that go through this, you really should check those things out.
Oh, they're great.
I know a bunch of musicians that wear them now, but I got the idea from all the hot rod people I know, because a lot of them wear it for working on cars and
Sure,
shit.
that makes sense.
Yeah. So that was the first place I noticed it. The second place I noticed it was Max wears one. Maxwell. His is white. That's why I noticed it, because I saw a picture of him on stage and he had a white ring on it, and I went, the fuck is that? And then I texted him and he goes, oh yeah, it's my silicone ring. I get it from, I think he ordered them from Amazon. I forgot where I ordered mine from. Doesn't matter. We're going on too long about wedding rings.
Indeed.
I am hanging out with my best friend, who I throw under the bus every episode because it's fun for me. Because he throws me into the bus on a daily fucking basis.
This is not true. How can you possibly say that? On a daily basis?
Well, we don't talk every day like we used to. because I had to go back to work. Every other day basis.
Yeah. I don't throw you under the bus. I mean, maybe a minivan, but not a bus. There's a lot of ball busting going on between me and this guy. That is absolutely for sure.
Yes, there is. And we have been, how long have we been friends? 5 years, 6 years?
6.
So how we met is very interesting, and that's where I want to start.
You want to go back to the beginning?
Oh, I do, because how we met is one of my favorite stories to tell people, because most people don't believe it.
Oh, but it's true.
It's damn true.
It is true. Now, when Barstar, the book, gets published, you will get to a chapter after all the interesting shit. And there's a character introduction. And this guy he's suave. He's debonair. He is absolutely gorgeous. His name is Drunken Suit Guy. loosely based on somebody that may or may not be sitting in this room right now. But Drunken Suit Guy.
It's loosely's ass.
I was hammered.
Oh God. Okay,
hammered.
so here's how this went down. Let's catch everybody up to speed. Baxter's on Wednesdays has full contact karaoke. Most of the musicians that know us personally and are listening to this, they already know this. For those of you that listen out of town, you have no idea what we're talking about, so just bear with us. But I was the original drummer for the FCK on Wednesdays. You didn't know who I was. I didn't know who you were. So this is my recollection, and then we'll just go back and forth.
Sure. You start. Why don't you start? It's your show.
Goddamn right, it's my show. I mean, you can do my show.
No.
You want to do my show?
Hello.
By the way, this motherfucker, you did that to me one night. I think you texted it to me or something.
Did I really?
Or you called me, or I don't remember what you did, but you did that to me one night. I was like, you motherfucker.
I dig it. It's catchy. It's obviously memorable. So Wednesday nights, FCK, full contact karaoke.
There you go, taking over.
No, I'm not
You
trying
do
to
have a nice voice, though, by the way.
Why? Thank you very much.
Yeah, do your when we do corporate gigs, I make you talk. So do the corporate gig voice.
The corporate gig voice.
I love it.
We'll now be seating table 10. Table 10 to the buffet. Table 10 to the buffet.
Guys, I'm not lying. I do really make him do this at gigs.
He does. We did.
I mean, it's in our contract that we have to MC, and I always make Todd do it.
Oh my God! It's like, all right, everybody at table 5, you are now clear to go to the buffet. Table 5 to the buffet. Very good. And for the first couples dance.
Tell me what I want, Todd. Tell me what I want.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, back to the story.
So FCK is which it's a great plug for the band because every Wednesday night at Baxter's.
Every Wednesday night at Baxter's.
You get to sing with a live band.
Mm-hmm.
It is cool. Live out your wildest rock star fantasies, just no drinks on stage.
Yeah, enough of that shit. Let's get back to us.
So I had been working.
Selfish today.
That's all right. I've been working out. You can edit this shit. I've been working out.
I ain't editing anything.
Oh, great.
I'm throwing you right under the goddamn bus.
Sweet.
I probably will have to do an intro before the intro. That's not really the intro,
right?
But whatever.
Yeah, we'll go along with that. I've been working out of town for a few months, and I came back and I told my girlfriend at the time, wife now, I said,
"That's right. I always forget that you guys weren't married."
No. And I'd come back into town, and I was like, "Let's go out. Let's go out and have a few drinks and have a good time." And my friends Carl and Chip, who are both in FCK, are at Baxter's.
I like the long dramatic pause after you said Carl and Chip.
Yeah,
Pause.
Because I didn't know Mikey.
No,
and I didn't know you.
No,
and so, but Carl and Chip, my buddies, were playing down there, and let's go down and have some drinks. So we get down there, I don't know, 8:00, and not knowing that you guys didn't go on to like 10 or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't matter what time it was.
Yeah, I think it was around 10.
I had been there a while. And I
and
had,
knowing you like I do,
I
you had been there a while.
I have affinity for I have an affinity for brown liquor.
No.
I love me some bourbon. And I'd had a few of those, if we can really call 6 or 7 a few. A few of those.
6 or 7 would have put me in a coma. Where's O? He's in a coma.
He's in a
6
coma.
or 7 bourbons, he's done.
So I had, and I was looking good. I mean, call me drunken suit guy if you want, but I had a sport coat on, and I was looking sharp. Yeah, at least I thought so.
Drunken suit guy.
Drunken suit guy. So
That's what sticks out in my brain.
I know. So I'd been there for a while. Your turn. That's the backstory.
Okay, so I'm on stage setting up, and I've got my back to the room. And I'm setting up my drums, and this dude pops up on stage. Obviously, there's no secret, it's you. And he's like, hey, what's going on? Blah, 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 bar for bar. If you want a shot, Chip, Carl.
Whoa. That's me? Are you doing me? Seriously? That's your impression of me?
That's my impression of my memory of you.
Fair enough.
Because I don't remember exactly what you say until you got to, hey, guys, you guys want a shot? It was something to that effect. Mm-hmm. True?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. And you said, I'll get you one, Chip, and I'll get you one, Carl, and hey, guitar player guy, I think I've met you before, I'll get you one. And you looked at me and you said, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I probably did. I know I did.
You did. You did.
Go ahead.
And I, being the asshole that I'm apparently known for, turned around and said, the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you? And get the fuck off my stage.
You did say that. I do remember that. And I turned around and walked off the stage. Well, that's what I had to do. It's the code.
Unwritten rule.
It's the code.
Yep.
Yeah. But in doing so, you knew I was a musician.
I figured it out really quick as fast as you got off stage, yes.
Yeah, I jumped, man. I was like, oh, son of a bitch. And
fuck, he wins.
Yeah.
Asshole wins.
Yeah, he did. Because I had nothing at that point.
Nothing.
Even when I got the shots, I didn't even step on the stage. I handed them from the floor.
Nope.
I was like, God damn.
Yep. I won.
Yeah, you did.
And I wasn't trying to win. I just
I know.
It was like,
wait,
really?
Here's the thing.
Motherfucker.
And I don't know if you know this or not, but you know me well enough to know now that I can be a little sarcastic and a lot sarcastic and
a little.
And I was no pun intended. I was just fucking with you.
Oh, I know.
Like, hey, I get a shot. Who the fuck are you? And
right, but you knowing me the way you know me, I'm just as sarcastic and fucked up as you are, unless I don't know you.
Yeah, and
I have a wall up if you're a stranger.
Oh,
you know that about me.
No, I do. So yeah, so I got off the
that's
stage.
what it was. You were being you, all sarcastic and just fucking with people, and I was being me, going, I've never seen this fucking dude. You can go fuck yourself.
Yep, pretty much.
That's pretty much it.
So I had a table. When you walk into Baxter's, there's one lone table to the left.
Lone table
to the left of the door that has a perfect line of sight of the stage
and the drummer,
but
which was not planned.
Yeah, so at all. It wasn't like there were 12 lights around you from the floor shooting up.
But, are you using my ego lights?
No,
then?
you didn't have them. I'm just work with me here. So,
well, I just want to know because my memory is terrible.
No, you weren't using the ego lights, but I'm hammered. I've got chili sauce dripping down the side of my mouth because I'm eating chili fries or some shit.
And you're
I don't know.
mad as fuck.
Oh, I am pissed. And I am just fucking glaring at you the whole fucking set. And Carl's like, "Hey, get up and sing a song." And I'm like, fuck him, no. It's like, I ain't getting up on the stage with him. Ain't no fucking way. Fuck that guy. Just burning a hole. Steven, as those who have seen them and you've heard enough of these shows, he is very good at stage performance. I know you've mentioned that a few times on or others have mentioned it as well.
Right.
Stick twirling and
can we call it spinning? Twirling sounds like a fairy.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Fairies wear boots.
So, yeah, they do.
You're fired.
Well, it's Sabbath.
You failed.
I know it's Sabbath.
What's the next line?
Fuck, I don't know that one.
Jesus.
What's the next line?
And you gotta believe me.
Oh, okay. I do believe you.
Take 2.
Okay.
Fairies wear boots.
And you gotta believe me.
You call it what you want. I'm just
Okay.
giving you shit.
He's swirling his sticks.
You said swirling.
He's swirling his sticks and fucking giving me the finger.
Oh, yeah.
Because you nailed that one. That was pow, finger, pow, finger. And I'm just fucking glaring at him. I'm ready to kick his fucking ass. What I had forgotten about that night was afterwards. My girlfriend, Kat, now my wife, obviously she drove home.
Oh my God, she's so cute.
She is. She's hot.
She's hot.
She's hot. So she's driving home. Evidently, at some point on 64, she had to pull over, and I had to hang out the side.
Did you barf?
I did. Yeah, she reminded me of
That's
that.
the only part of the story I don't know.
I didn't remember it. She reminded me of it. She goes, "Oh yeah, you threw up all over the side of 64." I'm
You've been holding this material
right
in all this
How-
years?
say-
What is the matter with you, woman?
Right. So yeah, so that's how we met, and I can tell you without an ounce of hesitation, an ounce of remorse, not a second thought, I hated you.
I know. And you know how I know? Because the feeling was mutual.
Oh, it was, and
I hated your fucking existence. If you were on fire, I'd have drank gas and pissed on you.
Yeah,
Fucking hated you.
I've never hated somebody so much so fast in my life.
Me neither.
I mean,
I've
period.
hated a lot of
Oh
motherfuckers.
yeah, right. But it was just like instant.
Oh.
You know? Fucking hated him.
Hey, we just made a new word. Insta-hate.
Insta-hate.
I like it. Should we hyphenate that or not?
No.
Good. Carry on.
So that was in like November of, it doesn't matter what year,
I don't remember. the
11
year.
or whatever.
Yeah, they all run together.
So
We're
I go
old.
about my
We're
merry
old,
business.
dude.
I'm fucking gigging every weekend and haven't given this fucking prick drummer a second fucking thought. Not a second thought.
And you fuckers wonder why I throw him under the bus every week.
I've never thought about you again. Couldn't have cared fucking less.
And I quote, fucking prick drummer.
Lived, died, don't
like
care. So I was having, I'd asked Chip Adams to set up one of my guitars because I have no bones about saying they're gear guys, gear nuts.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Knob tweakers. And I know, I totally said knob tweaker. But, you know, there's these guys that just totally get into their gear.
No,
and they know their gear inside out. They set it up. They perfect it. They work on it. They spend hours on mad props and respect to those guys. I'm not bashing them.
No, I get it.
So I'd asked.
But you're not that guy.
I'm not that guy, not
Right.
even remotely.
No, I get it.
So I called Chip and I said, "Hey man, my guitar, it really needs to be set up. It's not playing right. You know, would you mind doing it? And what would you charge?" Doesn't matter what he charges, but I mean, you know, he said he'd do it. So I gave him my guitar one night and he called me one March day to let me know that it was done
Mm-hmm.
and I could come get it. And he had the Louisville School of Rock over off Waterston Trail and down in the basement, you know, cool little hangout place, nice vibe. And I went over to pick up my guitar and went in the office, and he and I were having the best conversation. I mean, we were laughing. You could probably hear the laughing outside upstairs. We were having a great time. Just, I mean, lollipops, fucking rainbows. I mean, it was pixie dust. It was fucking beautiful. It was, until...
And then he walked in.
Yeah, he was you.
So, for those of you that don't know, I taught at Louisville School of Rock for about 4 years. And I walked in, and as I do every day, I walked in the front door and straight to the office because that's where my coffee pot was. O'Reilly's coffee pot. Very
Fresh pots.
fucking important. I used to have that shirt. I don't know
I
how I
remember.
happened to it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I walk in the office, and I'm all stoked about some shit that was going on, and I'm going straight for my coffee pot, and then I see your sour fucking puss. Not only did I see
Why was
your
it
sour
sour? Why was it sour?
Because you saw my sour
That's
puss.
right.
Oh, I'm sorry, because you saw that fucking prick
Oh my
drummer.
god! Yeah, I thought he's still alive.
Right. He didn't spontaneously combust. Hello, Spinal Tap. But here was the kicker. Your ass, literally, there's one. Your ass was in front of my coffee pot. So then I had to speak to your fucking face and tell you to move.
Yeah.
And that you could have cut the tension with a chainsaw.
Mm-hmm. Chip's looking at you, looking at me, looking at you, looking at me, going, where are the rainbows? Where's the pixie dust? Where's the fucking fairy dust? What the fuck just happened?
Pretty much.
You know.
By the way, we are not making this up. This is all literally true.
No, yeah.
I know I used the L word twice there, but it really is legitimately, literally, actually happening.
This is
it's
accurate.
True.
This is fucking accurate as hell.
Yes. So I make my coffee and I ignore the drunken suit douchebag in the fucking room. I'm not even looking at you. Like, you don't exist to me. Totally not even looking at you. But I can see your head getting red. I remember that distinctly because you were madder than a motherfucker.
I'm bald.
We know.
Not everybody.
I haven't shaved in like a month. Dude, have you seen this?
I did notice that, but not everybody knows that I'm bald.
All right, fair enough.
I'm bald.
Yeah, well, you're the fucking genius that... Wasn't that you that did the bald thing on Facebook?
Yeah.
I was going to do it, and you beat me to it, and I was like, this motherfucker, right? I don't get it.
That app. Yeah, I don't understand. What's the big deal? Still look awesome.
That was good, though. So anyway, I'm ignoring you like you don't exist. And I start telling Chip about a vacuum that I was going to buy. Again, people, I'm not lying. This is all true.
Don't judge him.
Oh, you can judge me. I don't give a shit. I've been judged all my life. I'm tattooed white trash, motherfucker. I love saying that because you always roll your eyes.
I know.
Because you can hide yours. I can't hide mine. That's the only reason I say it. Except your anklet when you wear shorts. Oh,
really?
That's what you get for rolling your eyes at me when I'm trying to tell my story.
When I have to, I will wear my socks with sandals. Black socks at that.
I have pictures of me in spandex with socks and sandals. I can't say a word. No, you will never see them. No, you do not know where they are. And no, they are not digital.
Ah, fair enough.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So anyway, I start telling Chip about this vacuum. I don't really know why. I think he was asking me how things were going. And I was talking about I was playing this gig, or I had another gig and I could get this vacuum. And out of the corner of my eye, a rainbow shot out of your face. And you went, vacuum? What kind of vacuum are you looking at?
Have you considered the Hoover PetSmart?
And I came back with, well, I'm looking at the Bissell something that's got the pet brush.
Oh, eh? I have not heard of this Bissell. Tell me more. Backstory. I love to vacuum. I'm not ashamed to say it. I love the Cyclone. I love to see the pet. If you got pets, you know what I'm talking about. I love to see the pet hair.
By the way, did you notice the floor when you got here? You see the lines? It's hard to see the lines in this floor because this carpet's so thick, but you see the lines?
I do.
I vacuumed right before you got here.
No wonder you were smiling. So, but
Backstory: I love to vacuum.
He
Go
loves to
ahead.
vacuum, and I'm equally as bad with like a rug doctor because I love to see the dirty water. It's like all that shit was in my carpets. So he had my attention with the vacuum. So
you can do as many as you want. I'm only doing two.
Yeah, but it's kind of your thing.
Okay, fine. Carry on.
I actually
You can still use the word.
Okay. But I can't do it without the accent. I literally got up out of my chair, walked over. It was really more of a saunter.
You did kind of saunter a little.
I did kind of saunter a little bit, you know. I said,
you was very excited.
Oh, yeah, I was. Tell me about this vacuum.
Bloody hell, tell me about it.
Oh, my God. So
whoa, sorry, what happened?
Yeah, so you told me about the vacuum, and I was like, well, I like to vacuum, too. And we both started to bounce a little bit. You like to vacuum? I like to vacuum. Oh, my gosh. Blah, blah. The next thing you know,
Chip wasn't in the room.
Chip was
physically he was there, but
no, he didn't even exist. It was like something out of a Spielberg film, man. There was lights that came down from the heavens and perfect. And we just did that. We looked at each other, and we hugged.
We did,
and
we forgot that we hated each other.
Yeah.
So the moral of this story, kids, is Todd and I are friends
Yeah.
because we bonded over vacuums.
Vacuum cleaners.
And as I wrote in the book, because you called me after you read this chapter, you were laughing still because what I wrote in the book, and I can't remember word for word, but something to the effect of, we bonded over vacuums. Not hookers, not titties,
That's right.
not drugs, not music, fucking vacuums.
There it is. So, yeah.
So that is how you and I met, and that is a true story. Fast forward like a month or two, you came to Chow Wagon, and
Yeah.
you and Jeff Rogers.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Jeff. You know,
I don't even think he listens. He's kind of fucking lame sometimes. He's got beautiful hair, though.
he's got great hair.
Motherfucker. Fuck him.
He's got great hair.
You know what? Fuck him. We've spent enough time on him
All right,
to cover his hair.
moving on. But yeah, gone to
So
Chow
you-
Wagon,
yeah,
which is
you
a
went to
Kentucky
Chow Wagon.
Derby festival event.
Mm-hmm.
Huge stage, lots of people, depending on who's playing.
Our crowd was pretty big that day.
It
I
was.
think.
No, it was. I mean,
And I'm not looking for a plug. I'm just
No.
remember that was a big crowd because you had made your way down front because you knew.
Jack.
Yes. Well, no, but you knew Gus or somebody was running sound and got you behind the fence. I don't remember who it was. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Point is, we had our little hug in, and I said, "Hey, man, we should do something."
Yeah, sure, okay.
He snubbed me.
I know it wasn't a snub. I just didn't think you were serious.
He snubbed me.
I really didn't think you were serious. I said, all right, here's my number. Give me your number. Buzz me and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, so about 8 hours later, I actually called you or texted you.
Yeah, and I'm like, holy shit. All right,
I
so.
wasn't kidding.
No. So
And
yeah.
then, I really want to talk about this part.
Okay.
Then we started this little thing we had.
Fucking clothes and noses, man. Yes.
Yeah, this little thing. Are you empty?
I'm fucking empty.
I will totally fucking pause the show because everybody knows coffee is fucking important.
You gotta have your coffee.
Hold on a second. Okay, so even though I don't have cameras in here, we really did stop so we could go refill our coffee because coffee is fucking important.
Coffee's life.
It is. It is.
It is.
It's very lively. So we started this little trio called Goodfellas.
It was fun.
It was fun, and it was very short-lived, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on it. But the coolest part was Petey up at 19th Green.
Oh, P.
Fucking took Petey, right? Or P?
Yeah, it's P. Yeah.
P, like the letter?
Yeah, like the letter P.
Hey, everybody knows my memory sucks.
I know. His name's actually Bob.
Write a book, they said. Do a podcast, they said. Do shit that involves your fucking brain, they said. Whatever. Petey, small block.
His name's actually
There's
Bob.
about 5 people that will get the Petey small block reference. I'm not going to explain it.
Okay.
So anyway, yes.
Bob.
P.
His last
Bobby.
His last name's Perrin. That's why.
Can
he
we
went
call
by
him
P.
Bob P? Bobby?
Bob P. Bobby?
Peabody. High five at the
Yeah,
microphone.
okay.
Yes. Okay.
So P.
Anyway, so he was cool enough because he was friends with you
Mhm.
to book us in there a few times, and we would have Goodfellas playing on the TV
Yeah.
while we were playing.
It was really hard to play
It was.
because I'm over here wanting to go,
Funny how? What the fuck is so funny about me?
you know, I want to do that rather than sing fucking Jesse's Girl. You know?
Why you gotta say Jesse's Girl on this show?
I don't
That
know.
will get you
I
banned
don't
like a
know- I don't know
motherfucker.
what you mean by that. But
Don't you look at me like that, you fucking prick. Again, I want a camera because your head is so red right now. You're actually blushing.
I am not. It's the coffee.
No.
It's fucking funny though. I don't care who you are. I could have said anything.
I know. And you, people wonder why I throw you under the bus.
For those who don't know, that was Steven playing Jesse's Girl.
Mash. Don't spit that coffee out your nose.
I won't.
That's an expensive
I
motherfucking
know,
mic.
I know.
Oh,
So yeah, but he'd have. It was really, it was really cool, and it was really hard to do because I mean, that was the thing. I mean, that's another thing that you and I bonded over was our love of gangster movies, and
Yes.
in particular,
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Yeah.
And
Fact. This is a fact. I made Stacy watch that movie about 5-6 months after we were dating. You already know this. I've told you that.
yeah,
I said, what do you mean you've never seen good? Oh, bitch, come here. Nah, sit the fuck down. Watch this movie. I made her watch that, and I made her watch Interview with the Vampire. And the only reason that I bring it up on the show, she's not a movie girl. You know that. Exactly. You turn a movie on, girlfriend out.
Yeah. Done.
But she did sit up through the whole thing. And I think I remember almost verbatim what she told me. She went, not my thing, but I understand why you appreciate it. And I went, I'm okay with that.
I can live with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I get it. So, yeah. So we named this trio Goodfellas, and
who else was in it?
Jeff Rogers with the good hair.
Yeah, all right, we're done. We're done with you, Jeff.
I love you, Jeff.
I love you too, Jeff. I'm just kidding.
And yeah, so it was Jeff and me and you.
Finally, 15 episodes and you finally talk. That, everybody, is Sebastian. No, I'm not editing you out because I've been waiting for your mouth. You know.
Oh, I do.
What do I call him? The orange fuck alarm clock.
Mm-hmm.
He's so loud.
He told me to move.
He did. He totally told you to move.
I know. I was in his way. But yeah, so Jeff.
This show's more ADD than Brian's show.
Right? Oh my God. Really? It's us.
We knew it was going to be this way.
So yeah, Jeff was in it, and
oh my God, you're so cute.
You're cuter. And
stop.
No, I have to. But it's. But yeah, it was really loose. It was really fun. I think we got together one time just to
run through some tunes,
just see if we could play together, and we did. And then we just kind of threw a list together, and we'd show up and we'd play.
Yep.
We never rehearsed. That was part of the shtick.
Yep.
I guess
I would get off stage because there were certain songs I didn't want to play,
and I'm going, what?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'll know. There was one time at the 19th Green. I'll never forget this. This was awesome. This really should be a stage story, but I'm going to tell it now anyway.
Go ahead.
You said, well, I'm not playing this song, and I don't remember what it was. I have no idea what it was.
Who knows?
But you get up and you leave and you did a beeline for the men's room.
Oh, that's right, because I didn't tell you I was going to do that.
Yeah, so I had no clue. I'm like, son of a bitch. Jeff looks at me, I look at him, and we're going, oh, fuck it, keep playing. Now our duo. So I go up behind your drums, and I'm playing.
We're a duo.
I'm playing the fucking chords of this song or whatever, and we all had mics. Mm-hmm. So I lifted the mic up, and I started singing, and I started keeping time with your kick drum.
I have a picture of that somewhere.
You came out of the bathroom with your pants still around your ankles, wanting to know who the fuck was on your drums, and I just looked at you and smiled like a Cheshire cat. Don't need you, bitch. Don't need you.
But when I figured out it was you, I did go back in the bathroom.
Well, gotta finish.
I had to finish.
That's right.
Wash my hands and all that shit.
Yeah, it was a fun little project, and we did that for, I don't know, 6 months or so. Maybe a year. It
might have been a year. But the reason I brought it up was because that was how you and I legitimately started playing together. That was our first thing. It was like an acoustic trio.
Jeff and I were gigging every weekend, and it was meant to be during the week, and that's only because you were gigging every weekend with Tark Bus.
Yep.
So I was never able to get out and see you. You were never able to get to see us, and so we did this. We were doing like a Thursday nights.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
But yeah, so we started playing together that way.
So let's be serious for a minute. When did you start playing guitar?
When I was 11.
What is it with you motherfuckers that can answer this shit so quick?
Well,
I still have to think about it.
Look, here's what I remember. My family moved to Nashville when I was 11.
Nashville.
It wasn't at the time.
Right.
It wasn't. It was a sleepy little southern town. This is...
Nashville's never been a sleepy little southern town.
Well, it is when you're 11. Because you're not going out.
Damn, you got a point.
Yeah. So, I didn't know anybody, and you're meeting new kids at school and all this shit. And my dad says to me, my dad plays guitar and played guitar forever.
I love your daddy.
He's awesome.
Your mom's a whore.
Yeah, your mom's a perch and fucking preacher. So it's an inside joke, and there it is. So it's...
oh, no, it's not inside because you told your mom that I called her a whole.
I know. Because I knew
First time I met your mom, she grabbed my hand and she goes, "Oh, so I'm a whore."
Yeah.
One of the very few times you've ever seen me embarrassed and speechless.
And you were.
I had nothing.
Yeah. It was.
I went outside for like 20 minutes.
There was at least 15 cigarettes smoked.
Oh,
in those 20 minutes. Oh my God! Can I go back? I can't go back in there. I can't go back in there. It was awesome.
I was chain smoking like a gangster.
Like a gangster. But so Dad played and he asked me if I wanted to learn to play guitar. I'm 11. Sure. Okay. Something to do. So he gives me his acoustic guitar.
Right.
And says, go into your room and learn the theme to MASH. If you can learn the theme to MASH, figure it out, and come in and play it for me, I will pay for guitar lessons. Now, here's the thing. my dad would have paid for guitar lessons regardless.
Right.
I guess he just wanted to see if I had the any sort of
gumption.
any sort of talent at all to pick this out. So I went back into his office. Did it, note by note, and just it wasn't jazz chords or anything, So I started. I took I don't know. I guess it was about 3 years of lessons, and I wasn't learning what I wanted to learn, and frankly, I could pick it up by ear faster than I could be taught and learn it. And I don't even want to get into the regrets of that.
Right.
But I am for the most part, I'm self-taught and I play by ear.
Right. And then you meet me and I test you and show you where one is.
Oh my God. So that's how I started playing guitar.
The reason I guess I was shocked that you knew the age you started playing immediately, because that kind of stuff fascinates me. You've listened to the shows, you've listened to everybody I've had on. You have not listened to it yet because it hasn't posted, but Marvin, who is 72 years old, 0.1 of a second to tell me how old he was when he started playing drums. I still have to think about it.
Yeah.
And I kind of struggle sometimes wondering if that's really a memory problem or if it's because it's not important to me. I don't know.
Does it matter? I mean, honestly, does it matter?
It doesn't matter, but you know how my brain works as one of my best friends. Yeah. It fascinates me because I can recall shit that I should not be. I can sit down behind my drums right now and I could play songs that I recorded 15 years ago, almost note for note, and haven't played them in 15 years. Right. But I can't remember when the fuck I started playing drums.
That's funny.
It's weird how my brain works. Yeah. Anyway, so you started playing at 11. How did you figure out that you were really into it?
That's all.
Even though I know you just said you played by ear and all that shit.
I learned Iron Man in the wrong key, but I learned it.
What's my joke, Todd? I play everything in the key of D.
Yeah, I learned Iron Man, and my sister still talks about that and has nightmares of hearing that in her sleep. Dun, 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 and I did it. He's like E G A B B C B C B C B C B G A or whatever the fuck it is, See, all you real musicians are out there Tony Clark's gonna go, that ain't how it goes. Yeah, Tony, I totally named you. He's like, no, it's wrong.
Oh, Tony's just mad at me because I'm gonna have his wife on the show before I have him on the show.
She's a badass.
I know, she's a fucking doctor.
Right, dude. But anyway, I learned Iron Man and just started picking up songs and learning basic chords and from my guitar teacher and buying the music books, the chorded music books, and actually learning to play songs and going, right, man, I dig this, and so I mean I'm thankful for, if you want to call it talent, whatever the hell you want to call it, I don't care. I was able to pick it up and I dug it and I just kept playing.
So,
what was your question?
When was your first gig?
Oh, when was my first gig?
Yes.
I was 17 when I played my first gig.
Now, see, squirrel moment. I remember my first gig. I was 19.
Yeah.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Couldn't fucking tell you when I started playing drums, but I remember my first gig. Carry on.
I was 17.
It was the one on the first show I talk about.
Yeah.
Metal band in a hippie bar.
Oh, great story. Mine's not nearly as good. But, had some high school classmates. We formed a band called Probable Cause, and we played like a VFW or maybe
aren't those fun and smelly?
Oh, and smoky back then. I mean, you probably still are. Hell, I don't know. It's probably building. You probably still smoke to your heart's content. But but what the funny thing is, I think it was the bass player's dad who got us the gig, and we did it just to play out.
Right.
And we got to drink beer.
At 17?
Different times. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm not going to name who these people were.
No, that's fine. Well, and I always forget, even though I always think we're the same age. You are...
Yeah, I've got 6 on you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I had to think about it for a second. I was thinking it was 4, but it is 6.
Yeah.
You're 6 years older than me. And then 6 years Doesn't seem like a lot, but generationally,
Oh,
it's a ton.
absolutely.
Especially musically.
Well, and it's funny because I talk about this with my dad and my uncle, his brother.
Right.
There's 6 years between him and his brother. And the difference between my dad and my uncle is the difference between Elvis and the Beatles. Literally, Elvis and the Beatles.
Right.
And
No, and it's very true. I mean, you could have 6 years could be the difference between Motley Crue and Nirvana. You know what I mean?
I know, it still turns my stomach.
What does?
Oh, Nirvana.
Eh.
I digress. So I was 17 and we played for beer and that was my first gig and I've still got pictures of it and I thought I looked cool, but I was wearing a green button down shirt with ducks on it. And
I have seen that picture.
yes, you have. That
D-bag.
that was
Total douche.
that was my first gig. Yeah.
And for the record, for the people that don't know us as well as our small group of people, you and I, as far as pasts, where we came from,
We shouldn't be friends.
fuck no, you're Jupiter and I'm the
No.
black hole.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah,
Biff.
but I was totally Biff. I was
Totally Biff.
totally Catholic, all boys school, popped collar, Biff, hairspray, polo cologne, Sebago.
To go with your polo shirt.
My polo shirts and my shorts and my Sebagos. So yeah, it's that was my first gig and with this band and only gig with this band.
I've had two
And-
of those.
Interestingly enough, I didn't have another gig until I was 30.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm late to the game, dude.
So there was 13 years between your first and your next gig?
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy music. It doesn't. It
No,
doesn't,
no,
it doesn't
I-
mean that I didn't keep
I
playing.
get that.
There were bands in town that I loved. I mean, I Blitz Kids, Fire Department, Nobody Knows. All these bands that I used to go see all the time.
Right.
And this was the shred era. I mean,
Fair enough.
this was in me in two things. And I want to go back to Dave Moody's episode for a second because you've heard me say this before and you know this. And Dave, this is one thing that you and I have in common, and I know you know this. Yes, I'm talking to you, Dave. Is Alan Needham as a guitar player.
Uh-huh.
Carl Stuck as a guitar player.
Uh-huh.
Tony Clark as a guitar player.
Uh-huh.
Jeff Rogers as a guitar player.
Uh-huh.
I'm an entertainer.
You like how I did that dramatic pause
I
at
did.
the end of that?
That was good. That was good. That was good.
That's for you.
Thanks, man. Yeah, so I mean, I totally understood what Dave was talking about because
Right.
I'm not a shredder and
Right.
I play, I get by, but I love to entertain.
Right.
And so during all this shredding period, there wasn't anywhere I would fit in.
Right.
Yeah, there really wasn't. I mean,
Right.
because these were all single guitar bands, and what am I going to up there? Get up and fucking do House of the Rising Sun?
I'd have played with you.
No, no, you wouldn't. I was a douche. But
Yeah, well, Biff.
so that's why there were 13 years between gigs, and it was
Well, that makes
finally I got
sense.
to the point where it's like, you know what? I want to play, and I got together with some guys and was in the worst fucking band ever. Pretty close. And I'll even tell you the name. And I don't think the guy will ever hear your podcast, and if he does, I don't give a shit.
You never know.
And I didn't mean that badly. He doesn't strike me as a podcast kind of guy.
Well, you know my rule on this show. I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't give a fuck. Yeah, I was in a band called the Tattooed Monkeys. You didn't even know that.
No, I didn't. Oh my god, that is fantastic.
Yeah, Tattooed Monkeys, and we were horrible. And let me put it this way:
I would like to point out that your first band's initials were PC and your second band's initials were TM. In the band you're in now, the initials are GM.
so what's your point?
You have a subconscious thing for initials.
I guess I do. Yeah, so I mean, I think I was 30. I guess I was 30. Had to be 30-ish.
That's crazy. I actually, that is one thing. See, again, I say it every episode. That's one of the things I love about this show.
You learn things.
I learn shit about
Yeah.
my friends that I didn't know. And I also find it fascinating because, as I've talked about many times, I remember my first show, but I've never stopped gigging. There was one period, and I wrote about this in the book. I haven't talked about it on the show, and A lot of people don't know. I don't even know if you know this. Really short story, but there was a period in, we'll call it late 90s. I had not even attempted the cover world yet. I was still in original bands. And I was in an original band, and it was a heavy band. The name of the band was Warmouth. Yes, PJ, I know you listen to the show. Yes, you're my favorite Rudy Poo ever. I was in a heavy band called Warmouth. And
I've heard of them.
You might have you've heard that stuff. It's pretty heavy.
It's pretty heavy stuff.
But the band broke up. Not going to get into the reasons. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. But the point is, I got to that point where most musicians do that have been trying to, quote, make it. And fuck it, I'm done. I'm going to go get a career. At the time, I was married. I'm going to do the right thing, have a bunch of babies, or what the fuck ever people did at that time. I don't even remember how old I was. Let me see. Late 90s, I was mid-20s. I had to think about it. God damn, I'm old.
You say to me.
That's why I say it, because I'll never be as old as you. But the point is, I put my rig up for sale, and I don't think I've gigged. It might have been about a year. I didn't gig for a year. I didn't do anything. The side story about when I put my rig in the paper for sale, a drummer called me, obviously, to buy my rig from Charleston. So he ended up talking me out of selling my rig just from a phone call.
Really?
Never knew the dude, never met. I've met him since, obviously.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, we didn't become friends. I want to say he was in the military and he got deployed, but he talked me out of it. Because the first question, and I'll never forget this, he goes, "Hey man, why are you selling your drums?" And I said, mouth vomit, and he went, "Oh dude, that's a bad idea. You should keep at it, man. Keep at it, man." And this is pre-internet, pretty much, or the infancy of the internet. It's not like he could go on YouTube and check my videos out.
This was
high quality sound effects here on the Bar Star Podcast.
That would be your dial-up connection.
But that's the only time I can remember not gigging or attempting to gig. Was just that one year where I just got really frustrated. And then I got in another band and did a bunch of other cool shit after that. And it just kept rolling. But yeah, there was that one point I didn't want to do it anymore. Stupid decision. Well, it was probably a good decision because it got me out of metal.
Right.
Not that there's anything wrong with metal. You fuckers know how I feel, so don't send me your bullshit emails. That was not me, by the way. But it was in time, almost. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Dude, you never see me pick up a guitar. There's a fucking reason.
So evidently I should stay away from the drums. 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 6, 5, 2.
That was fantastic. A, F, sharp, flat, D,
There
D,
you go.
G, B, flart.
Fart?
Yeah. No, I said flart. F-L-A-R-T. I just made it up.
Okay.
No, Jess said fart. Actually, she said shart.
She did. I remember that.
I don't know if I've laughed that hard in a while because I had to pause because I was laughing so hard. I was snorting. I think there was some tears coming. I could not believe she said shart. It was fantastic.
She's a cool chick.
So, 13 years between gigs, and then you were in Horizontal Boogeyman.
No, then I moved to St. Louis. And I was in some bands in St. Louis, and
nobody cares about St. Louis. We're talking about Louisville.
know.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I get it. So, but I didn't. Once I started,
you never stopped.
I haven't stopped since.
Gotcha.
You know, in one way or another, you know, I'm doing something, and yeah. So I played with some bands in St. Louis when I lived there. Moved back, went for an audition for a singer. Yeah, actually, I think I saw it online. Audition for a singer.
Right.
I was like, well, I can sing. People tell me I can sing. If you
can sing.
If you haven't checked out #Tunes with Todd, that doesn't mean I can sing. Just check it out. But
did you just plug some shit on my show?
No, well, I wouldn't do that.
You should have. You should own it. Plug your shit.
Oh, it's stupid. It's stupid.
It makes me giggle.
I'm glad you giggle because I have a lot of fun doing it.
That's the one thing I don't scroll past when I see it.
Is that right?
Feed. See what I did there?
So there's a social media issue right there.
Yeah,
You actually stop with that.
We'll get to that.
See,
in a
I know
second.
the show. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, I went to this audition because like I can sing. My first time on stage ever, I was in second grade. I sang a song called "A Child of Hope," in the Christmas pageant or whatever the fuck Christmas play here in town. Yeah, Child of Hope in a World of Fear. That was the first line. But
again, where I want a camera because I know the look on my face is not pleasant.
no, yeah, but that was my first time on stage. But
Christmas play.
yeah, with the Catholic schools, man. And I wanted to bail 20 minutes before I was supposed to go on. True story.
Did you really?
I really did. I'll never forget it. Miss Bird was the music teacher. I was like, I'm not doing this. I looked out, I saw those people. I'm like,
What do we say?
No. Well, I did it, but so I went to this audition, and you could tell that the guys had already had people through the door, and they
Right.
there's fuck man, another one, So I sang a few songs with them, and they're like, hey man, sounds good, whatever. Do you want the gig? Yeah. So what if I could bring guitar to the mix? Yeah, because it was a one guitar band. It was
Right.
three guys, and I said, what if? And so I said, well, that may be kind of cool. I said, well, let me go out to my car, because I just so happened brought my fucking amp and took it down there, and we went through some songs, and that band was called Alternate Ending.
Nice.
And it was kind of, it was just that, it was the alternative shit,
Right.
We did a little bit of, I can't remember all of our set, but I mean,
You did cumbersome.
of course we did. Everybody did cumbersome.
So I will never name them, but the three dudes I talked about on that solo show that I have to deal with fairly regularly that hate everything.
Yeah.
They decided the other day that they were going to rag me about Cumbersome because you know me as my friend. I fucking despise that song.
Mm-hmm.
But I love that song because I've made a lot of money off that song. So I did a really, really fast math calculation.
Yeah.
I kind of came up with a guesstimate of what I've made just off of that song. They didn't talk to me for about 2 days.
No shit.
I win.
There you go.
Carry on.
No, and that's the thing about being in a cover band. You play what people want to hear.
Absolutely.
And when you're not playing what people want to hear, you typically don't have any gigs.
Pretty much.
Nobody's going to show up.
Pretty much.
And that's kind of what happened with that band to a degree.
Right. Public service announcement. Know your audience,
Yeah.
fuckers. Carry on. Sorry.
So,
I like to slide those in when I can.
I don't know what you fucking giving my band history. I don't know, if anybody gives a shit about that, but yes.
I do.
Aw. So I left that band. I did. I was like, you guys keep going.
I will never give my band history because it would be a 17-hour fucking show.
Right. I left that band. I said, you guys carry on. Good luck. Whatever.
But
And
is that when you moved back to Louisville?
this was in Louisville.
So this alternate ending was here.
Was here. It was
Right,
about
then I got confused. I thought it was in.
That's all right. This was
Sorry.
I didn't qualify, but I'd moved back here and answered their ad, and so
Gotcha.
these guys are in town.
Okay, gotcha.
And, a few months after I left that band, one of the members called me and says, "Hey, you want to start a cheesy bar band?" I said, "Fuck yeah." I did. I mean, and those were his words.
You didn't even hesitate.
No,
Fuck yeah.
no, because I knew we'd play to people.
Right.
I knew if we put the right set together and that we would play with people. So we tried out a couple drummers that didn't work, and then we called the other guy that was in Alternate Ending and
Right.
and said, hey, you want to play? And he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And so it was actually 3 members of Alternate Ending, and the other guy wasn't in it, and he got a little pissy, but we made amends at some point, but because it wasn't set up to cut him out.
Right. It just happened.
It just happened.
Shit happens that way.
Yeah. So I went through a couple of guitar player auditions, and then quick story about how I met Jeff Rogers, because Jeff Rogers played in the Horizontal. They became the Horizontal Boogie Band, and that's Jeff played. He and I first played together in that band.
Right.
Saw him on stage at the Phoenix Hill Tavern. He's got his mohawk hairdo up on there. I mean, looking all Jeffy, and yeah, he's got this
Looking old Jeffy.
He's got this. It's either an orange or a pink Charvel, but I know it was a hockey stick neck. Single pickup,
Right.
single one knob. It was volume, man. And
Let's see how good you are.
Well,
Do
no.
you remember the name of the band?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Those Sensational Bastards. Great name. And so I'm walking to the tap room.
Freeze. Did you play the tap room when Sensational Bastards was playing the Roof Garden?
Yeah. Were you downstairs?
I don't know, but there was 1 or 2 Heaven Hill shows where they played when we played. Either they opened for us or were they covers or originals? Because I don't remember.
They were covers, and
they would have played when we played downstairs.
Yeah,
you know what that means, right?
we played the same venue at the same time and didn't know it.
I didn't know it.
So I'm walking to the tap room, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's the smallest fucking room in Phoenix Hill Tavern. It's usually reserved for acoustic acts, and we're bringing in subs and mains and a sound guy, and it's like, we'll show you we belong on a bigger stage. We'll suck louder, you know. So
That's it. We're starting a new band called Suck Loud.
So
Done. Show's over. Wow.
there it is. I've achieved my goal. We're done. So I'm walking through the roof garden, and they were doing sound check or something like that.
Right.
I look up at Jeff and nonchalantly say, "Hey CC, what's up?" And
God damn.
all right.
You know, you apparently have a pattern of sticking your foot in your
I was
mouth.
going to say, I've got some.
See, my show it's like psychology.
It is.
You're working out your issues.
I'm noticing a pattern here as we're talking.
Yeah,
I really
you're
am.
a douchebag.
So, again, I thought it was a joke. You know, I thought I was just joking with the guy. And thank God Jeff's a good guy.
You know what Stacy tells me all the time?
What?
Nobody gets your humor but you.
No shit.
And I know Kat tells you that because I've heard her tell you that.
I know, but I'm funny, man. Just ask me.
I'm done. This is the last show ever.
So, but Jeff was cool, but yeah. So anyway, the one guitar player had to bail, and I thought of Jeff, and I called him and said, "Hey, man, I'll work around those Sensational Bastards.
Right.
You know, this thing's just was really just getting started. We've done a few gigs, but you know, if you'll do it, that'd be great." And I lied. He was my first call. So he joined, but he had to bail for school, and then
He's only sucking up, Jeff. He wants to buy the next gear that you buy.
oh. Jeff is my official gear tester. Before I've got Jeff's rig, and that's only because he loved it, and I've watched him play it, and I like, yeah, that'll work. I like that. I let him spend the money and test it. So
Todd told me this years ago that he does that to Jeff,
I do.
and I thought you were lying.
Oh no, you've seen it.
And I saw it in Gas Money firsthand. Jeff bought this new rig. And by the way, as a drummer, you know most drummers don't pay attention to that shit, but you know I have an ear for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell good tone and bad tone. And I remember the first night, I don't remember the gig, but when Jeff brought that rig in, I went, holy shit. And I remember watching you going, holy shit. You just kept looking over at Jeff's side of the stage, and I went, yeah, Todd wasn't lying. Jeff's the tester. Todd will get one. And sure enough, you fucking got
I
one.
sure did. Yeah, he does. I mean, it's
And here comes the bus. Fuck you. One trip. Fuck you.
oh, there we go. Yeah, my rig's so small now. I can literally
One trip.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to let you finish the L word, and I'm not going to give it to you. One trip.
car to the venue. Say it again.
Fuck.
No, not the
you.
other one.
One trip.
Venue to the car.
One trip.
Yeah. I'm home in bed, and Steven's going,
I'm still breaking
he's
drums
still
down.
fucking breaking shit down, man. but I appreciate you, everything you do. But so, I don't know.
Nice way to try to save face, motherfucker.
I know. So but that's how Jeff and I started playing together. Yeah.
But that's how Horizontal Boogeyman and all that stuff
Yeah,
came to be.
and I fronted that band, and we just I'm not using the word we take off. We were in heavy rotation. We were on the circuit. We were gigging. I think
the reason that's important is because our true story of how we met aside, that's what I knew you from musically.
Yeah,
because I had seen that band.
Yeah,
and I remember going, "Oh, that's Drunken Suit guy. Fuck him."
pretty much.
then
Yeah.
it was where we met at Chips.
Mhm.
But because of HPB and because I knew you could sing and play guitar,
Wow.
see how I did
Wow, I
that?
did. Wow. Just right back to
Like a
Goodfellas.
fucking katana. Not only Goodfellas, but because of that, that's how you got the call to be in Jefferson Tark Bus.
Yeah.
Because we were having singer issues. And Dave and I were talking about it, and he said, who can we get? And I said, my buddy Todd. And the first show that you did with us, you had a show at the River Stage, correct?
It was Thunder.
Was
Thunder over Louisville.
Thunder over Louisville.
It wasn't River Stage. We were playing.
I know it was close to where we were because we were in Wicks, New Albany.
One would think it should be.
Well, true.
But because of Thunder, and I didn't think about that. We were playing. It was actually a bar called Static. Had been Third Base in Jeff down by the river.
That's right. Sorry.
Yeah,
not
or maybe it was
Stage.
Third Base. Doesn't matter. But we played that, and there was another band coming on after us. So we broke down. I left my gear there, and I asked talk about trust. I asked the guys in the band, the next band, to watch my shit.
Yep.
Left it up on stage. Took me. You all were like halfway through your first set by the time I got.
We threw you under the fucking bus to the wolves and in the fire all in one shot because we didn't even have a rehearsal.
Yeah.
You're
done.
That's two.
That's only two?
It's only two.
Okay, then do it again.
No.
Edit and then do it because I interrupted it.
No.
Okay.
I don't care.
So yeah.
Because now I'm questioning myself if that was two or three.
Right. So I showed up at Wicks and
remember, when you leave, I can add whatever I want.
I know.
Be nice to me. I'm just kidding. We didn't even have a rehearsal.
No.
You just showed up, jumped on stage, and you took us to the rest of the night. And I've told you this to your face. I wrote about it in the book, and I will tell you on the podcast. You fucking killed it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Not just because you did 2 gigs that night. You fucking killed it. And you were our singer till the end.
Yeah.
Well, Pat came in for about a month, but that's when Dave and we already talked about that on his episode, because you couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I was traveling.
You were traveling way too much with your big boy job.
Well, and that was...
Can I borrow some money?
No. And that's really the...
He always says no. Every time I ask him, he says no. One day he's going to say yes, because I'm not going to stop asking. Because the day you say yes, I'm going to freak out, and then I'm just going to not take it.
I can't do it. But the thing with that was, though, I mean, you had 3 guys in that band that did it for a living. That is their sole source of income,
right?
And it was getting to the point where I was traveling and having to travel, and
we were having to get fill-ins. And,
and to me, it wasn't fair to you guys,
right,
who depend on that as your sole source of income,
right? No, I get it.
To do that, so I bailed, and Pat came in, and he's a great singer.
Pat's a phenomenal singer.
But I did play Tarkbus's very last gig. I'll never forget. It was at Boot Scoot. If you remember, Floyd's Knobs. And what I remember about that is I photoshopped. I use the word very lightly. I cut and pasted my face over Pat's face. Or Jack's face, one or the other. I cut and pasted my face over theirs for the last ad, the last advert. So I made a slight edit, and it was funny because it was black and white, and the rest of the pictures were color. And I used the black and white photo on that and said, "I had to make a change to the poster."
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
But it really wasn't Tarkbus's last show; it was their last bar gig, because the next day we played a benefit at PHT, and that was actually the very last show. Yes, before Classic and after a while, but it kind of that was done. So. Yep. But that was a good time. I had some great gigs with Tarkbus. I mean,
we had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun with it.
Look, I said it on Dave's episode, and I'm not going to rehash it here. That band was great for what it was and for what we did.
Yeah.
It's a fucking party band.
It was.
And if you can't deal with that, I don't know what to tell you, because that's what we were.
Yeah.
And good for them. I mean, I'm not 100% sure when this will post, but that show at Mercury will more than likely be sold out.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it'll be fun.
Dave, I'm not coming.
I'll be there.
Motherfucker, you know I'll be there. Damn. I'm trying to be all hard and shit, and you're ruining it.
Can't help that.
All right. I'm done talking about your history.
Thank you.
So let's move on to social media issues. All right, so what do you got for me about social media issues? You've listened to the show. I don't have to run through the fucking gamut. Give me what you got.
I miss MySpace.
The glittery shithole time suck?
MySpace was easy. It was...
You know what I liked about MySpace before you carry on? MySpace was, and I think Carl said this when he was here.
Hold on. I'm gonna say it, and I don't know if Carl said it, because my memory's not that good. It was a music page.
Absolutely. That's what Carl said,
Did
and
he?
he was 100% right. MySpace was so geared towards music.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
I
I
dig
interrupted you.
You know, it was posters or pictures, and you'd see whose person was the top friend. And
Well, remember, if you remember, let's test your memory. This is where my squirrel brain comes in because for some reason I can fucking remember this. So many people bitched about the top 8. Tom, the creator of MySpace, made it a top 12. You remember that?
I do.
Mm-hmm. Because how come I'm not in the top 8, man? So he added 4 more, and you could be in the top 12.
I had a buddy, and I was a top friend for a long time. I really was. Then one day, I log on, and I'm like, who's Cheryl? Turns out he married her, but I'm like, what the fuck?
You felt like you got shitted, didn't you?
I did. But yeah, MySpace was simple, and look, Facebook is a time suck, and I suck a lot of time. You know,
You do.
let's edit that, please, because I don't like the way I said that.
Oh, no.
But
Nope.
you know, for as many times as you throw me under the bus on social media issues, and that is exactly why I'm sitting here tonight, because I felt the need to come and fucking defend myself. I'm not even going to defend myself. I'll say this.
No, because it's really, first of all, it isn't good fun. But second of all,
Yeah.
it's really never anything bad.
No,
because it's shit I've said to your face.
I know.
It's just more fun to do it in front of a microphone.
Oh, it is. And it's even funnier after I listen to the episode and I text you, Dick! You know, I mean, I enjoy
with
that.
about 7 eyes, which
Yeah.
actually reads Dick.
There it is. And, you know, I've been that political guy.
Stutter and prick you.
Yeah, right. I've been that. And if you've noticed recently, I are not anymore.
Did I make you feel bad, or are you just finally
No.
over politics?
No, I'm just kind of done with it. I mean, it's
Thank God.
look, I've never said I was quick. Dude, I just discovered the best new show. I mean, and you really need to check it out. It's called Friends. It is so cool. It's about these 6 people.
They didn't make enough money to afford that apartment.
Right?
Let's just leave
There's
it
no
there.
way. Okay, but anyway, I'm always a little behind the times, and
I did like the picture frame around the peephole, though.
right.
Carry on.
Did you notice the apartment number kept changing?
No, I never got that far into it.
Okay, well, I had to see something on Facebook that showed me that. But see what I did there?
Well done.
See what I did there?
Well done.
But yeah, I got into the your party sucks, your candidate sucks, everything about him sucks, and oh my God, I can't believe they did this. And I'd scroll past the people that would say your party sucks and your candidate sucks and everything about you sucks because you like that candidate. And
Pause. By the way, I do this in real life to him all the time. And for whatever reason, he does it with me, and it makes me happy. Unpause.
And because of that, everything sucks. And the personal attacks and the unfriending because you believe this or you like
Right.
that. And at some point, I guess I just went, you know what? There's not a fucking thing that any one of them can say to me about their candidate and their position that's
Right.
going to change my mind. Conversely, there's nothing that I'm going to say that's going to affect or change them.
Exactly.
So now I'm all about kitten videos. Kitten videos, hashtag tunes with Todd. And
Like Stacy said, kids and puppies.
sure. Yeah. You know, and funny shit and, you know. And,
Well, I have noticed, jokes aside, I have noticed that your political shit has gone away for the most part. I see one every now and then, and I'm just, whatever. But truth be told, the reason, besides that it's just fun for me, the reason that I like to throw you under the bus all the time or bring you up during social media issues is because you and I are actually a testament to what let me rephrase that, what I kind of preach about. You and I don't agree. There's a fuck ton of shit you and I don't agree on.
right.
And we hang out all the time. We play in a band together. Not only do we do that, we go to each other's houses.
Yeah.
We have dinner.
Yep.
We have coffee together. We drink together. Well, I sometimes drink, but we are around each other for hours. And we never argue.
What don't we talk about? We don't talk about it.
No, we don't talk
None of
about
it.
the shit that we disagree on.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the point. It is fun to throw you under the bus as my best friend.
And I know that.
But that aside, it's literally true. we're a testament to what the fucking rest of the world needs to see.
Sure.
Because on paper, you and I should not be friends. We really shouldn't.
No. And so I guess that's where we are at this point.
Oh my God, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Thanks.
Yeah, I just look around and go, you know what? It ain't changing nothing.
No.
And, it's let's just move on, and scroll.
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 Let's go back to MySpace.
Boobies, stop. Scroll.
Yes.
You're welcome. So,
I saw the greatest meme ever today, and I think Robin posted it. I'm going to fuck it up.
It was a great episode, by the way.
It was a great episode. Robin. Booby trap, spelled backwards, is party boob. Things you didn't know.
Yeah, I had no clue. I had no idea.
I didn't either, but now every time you see booby trap,
Yeah, I
you're gonna
know
think
exactly
party
what I'm
boob.
going to think. Party boob. But so yeah, I just keep scrolling now, and now it's more who's gigging where,
Right.
What's going on this weekend. I care about the personal stuff that people, what's going on in their lives, because I will say this, as negative as social media can be and has become, and I've been sucked into that. It's also one of the coolest fucking things ever.
Absolutely. Which is why, and I'm not patting myself on the back, but which is why the social media issues is on my show.
Sure.
That's why I wanted it, because Hoback said it, the very first person I had in here hanging out. Jokingly, he said it, but it's true. He's made a fuck ton of money on Facebook. He's made a fuck ton of friends on Facebook. Real life friends. He's made a fuck ton of connections that have gotten him certain gigs or introduced him to this cool person that he really digs. When it's used, my opinion, when it's used for what it was created for, it is the most amazing thing on the planet.
I think I joined Facebook in 2009, and I don't know when it started, but I think it was 2009 and when I joined. And
I know that I had a Facebook before Stacy and I started dating, and we've been together almost 10 years.
okay. All right.
And I'm not trumping you. I'm just saying.
No. And yet again, late to the party, because when I first heard, I was MySpace, and when I first heard,
I had both.
When I heard about Facebook, I thought it was high school and college kids doing it.
Right. Well, it kind
probably
of was when it first started.
And now they're gone to Snapchat, and all the old farts are still on Facebook arguing about politics. But, what was really cool was I was able to reconnect with.
I love you. I really do love you.
I really love you too.
That's awesome.
I was able to connect with people that I went to grade school with in Nashville.
Right.
Had no idea where they were, what they were up to, what they were doing,
Right.
how their life turned out. And,
Right.
And because of social media, because of Facebook, I mean, I've watched their children grow up.
Right.
I've watched promotions, I've watched multiple moves to different places, and they're interacting with me. And I had to go to Nashville on business. It's been a couple of years ago, but I went to Nashville on business. I was there for a couple of weeks. I'm like, hey, I'm going to be in Nashville. Let's have beers.
Right.
And hadn't seen them.
It's all right. The two are out of the way.
Yeah, no, in 30 years.
Well, my two are out of the way. If you want to do it,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
done.
care.
No, it's your thing. So, but so we had beers in Nashville at World of Beer or whatever, but I hadn't laid eyes on these guys.
The best cheese tray. Oh my God.
And I had not laid eyes on them in 30 years.
Right.
And here we are, we're drinking beers and we're eating apps and catching up, and it's just that part of it to me is so cool.
Absolutely. It's I heard a comedian, Louis C.K., one of my favorite comedians. Don't email me any bullshit about what he did or what he didn't do. I don't want to fucking hear it. The guy's funny. I don't care if he jacked off in a mirror and blew a load in his own face.
Me too.
The dude's funny. Did you just sign language me? Because I don't know what that meant.
That was a hashtag. Me too. I hate you.
I finally said it on the show. I fucking hate you.
Yeah, I hate you too.
I know.
Now,
But what I was getting at is he was making fun of this generation. And in the context of the joke, it was extremely funny. But it's one of those jokes, 3-4 days later, you're still thinking about it. And he's right. He was talking about people in cell phones, bitching about how long a text takes. Now, I know we live in the information age. I get it. We're in social media issues section of my show. I get it. But how many times have those of us that use this shit every day really stopped and thought about it. You type something on a phone and sent it, and somebody else got it. You didn't call them.
Right.
You didn't do the rotary thing.
Right.
You type something, and obviously we all know our friends cannot fucking spell, but you type something. You're welcome.
Ducking hate that.
But you get what I'm saying? It does kind of fascinate me that we never stop and think about how good we have it.
Oh, first world problems, man.
But you get what I'm saying. It's just, we take everything for granted.
Sure.
And then we bitch when shit doesn't work.
Oh, you tree.
I know.
That's an inside joke. I have Sprint, and Sprint is the worst fucking carrier ever.
And every time I try to talk you out of getting a new carrier,
I can't.
you work a deal with them.
I
and
do.
They give you what you
They're
want.
paying me to use their phones at this point.
They actually are.
I mean,
that's not an exaggeration.
It's damn close because I have tried. I can't quit them. I have tried to leave Sprint so many times, and I know this is outside of social media issues.
No, it's not.
Well, but I've tried. I've tried
Do
to
you
leave.
use Facebook on your phone?
Of course,
It's in social media
All right.
issues.
But yeah, their signal is so fucking bad,
Oh,
and I call, and even other carriers. I had this one guy at Target one day goes, "Hey, tell me about your cell phone carrier. I bet I could save you some money." I looked at him, I said, "No, you can't." No. He goes, "No, what? No. You know, "Oh, I bet I can." He says, "Well, what are you paying for this?" And I said, "Well, I've got unlimited everything, and my phone wipes my ass for me, and I pay, and I'm like, and I pay X dollars a month for 2 lines." And he looked at me and goes, and in Target, he goes, "Shit." So at that point, I knew I can't leave them because I will lose everything. I mean, and I'll pay out the nose. So I wanted to. So I have to put up with shitty signal on the Western fucking Kentucky Parkway.
Right. And every time I call Todd, he's on the Western Kentucky Parkway for whatever reason. And a tree just grows up right in his front seat.
Yeah, right. Tree just pops up and blocks my signal, and it's gone. And I'm just talking. Or he's in the middle of a sentence, and I'm going, "Motherfucker!" Yeah.
And whoever calls who back first, the first thing out of our mouth, what's the last thing you heard?
Yeah, exactly. Because the last thing I heard was, that was it.
Yep.
But so yeah, these are all first world problems. I mean, so yeah, you type a text and it goes and you get it, and it doesn't matter where you are.
No.
You in California? Guess what? You got my text.
The thing that I loved about that joke that Louis C.K. told was, and I'm not trying to copy his joke. It was awesome how he said it. He said he was imitating 2 people, and he said, "Well, when did you send me that text? If I sent it to you a month ago, it's fucking amazing."
Right.
He's right.
Yeah.
It really is if you think about it. But we take everything for granted.
Yeah.
You and I know we had to use rotary phones. We had to use push button phones.
Uh-huh.
There was no phone in your fucking pocket.
Have you ever walked so fucking far that you fucking fall because of the cord rips out of your hand? And
I've done that.
Yeah.
The battery in my cordless phone ran out. I've jerked phone plugs out of the wall.
Yeah.
My favorite is when you jerk the phone plug out of the wall.
You jerked the what? You
The
jerked
phone-
the what? You jerked the what?
You jerk.
Yeah, fire.
Anyway, he jerked the phone plug out of the wall.
You jerked the phone plug out of the wall because you jerked the tabletop of the the push button, the
Yeah.
old 70s
Yeah.
looking phones. You jerked that off of the table.
Yep.
And then everything follows
Yep.
and follows, and then usually somewhere in there you fall.
Yeah, exactly.
You fuckers don't know
Yeah, no clue.
what we had to put up with.
No clue. This has turned into the old people's podcast. Back in my day, see,
Where these are found, see? It was in a room in your house, see?
usually in the hall, see, and there was only one. And you had to wait for it. And God forbid you called somebody and they were on the phone.
Then you get the... God forbid you had to call somebody that had a 0 in their number.
Oh, that took forever.
Oh my God!
502 500 4009. You couldn't even get away with the last one. It's a fucking 9.
You just went into Paul Stanley. I like how you did
People! Okay, people!
Anyway, so yeah, we kind of went all over the place, but social media for me, I dig it on the whole. And,
No, I do
and
too.
I'm digging it more, and I am relaxing more with it because it's for me at this point. It's things are good, and I'm seeing where my buddies are playing music, and when we're not
Right.
playing, I occasionally I'll go out and
Well, I think
We'll
one of my favorite things about it, because I don't, as many people as I've had on here, I've never really talked about what I like about it when I have people hanging. Because it's you, obviously, you and I talk about this all the
Right.
time. Because I called you the day that, I think it was James Blunt had retweeted my tweet or some shit. And I was like, dude, fucking James Blunt like my shit. And I was like a 12-year-old. But the point is, it's kind of cool because you can connect with people that you could never connect with before.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, James Blunt and I are not going to become friends. We're not going to hang out, go have beer. I get it. I'm not stupid. But it was just kind of cool thinking that through the little thing in my hand, I'm connected with somebody who I look up to and admire because he's a great musician.
Sure.
And he kind of dug something that I did and retweeted it or whatever it was.
I've had a similar experience, and as we always say, it's not a one-up. It's just a, hey, I recognize.
Right.
Ducky.
Huh.
I know. Ducky from Pretty in Pink, who became Alan Harper.
I love Ducky.
Yeah, who became Alan Harper on 2.5 Men, John Cryer. He either retweeted something I did
Whoa.
or liked.
I've never put that together.
Steven's head just exploded.
Well, I think it's because I'm not a big fan of 2.5 Men,
Yeah.
but as soon as you said that and it clicked in my brain, I went, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry, Karen.
Yeah, he either retweeted or he liked one of my tweets or
Right.
responded to one of my tweets, and
Right.
I'm going, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And like, damn. But yeah, so I mean, you do. I mean, it's you know, I've had Facebook Messenger conversations with national touring musician that,
Right.
that I would never ever even think I could ever talk to.
Right.
And we're just typing to each other like we're the best of buds for a half an hour. And I'm like, you know, this guy is a multi-platinum artist, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
And I don't, like I said, I'm not saying that to brag. It's just, wow.
No, I get it. No, I get it. But that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Though, because all of us take that shit for
Sure.
granted.
Yeah.
I sent, and I'll tell you who I sent it to, and I don't care if he ever responds or not. I sent an email to James Michael. Do you know who James Michael is?
You can tell in my face I don't.
Exactly why I asked you the
I know.
question.
You're an ass.
Yes, I am.
Who's James Michael?
He's a singer for 6 a.m.
Oh.
And most people don't know. Let me rephrase that. A lot of people may not know.
I didn't know who he was, but I do like 6 a.m.
Right. I knew that about you. But a lot of people may not know he was a producer long before he was a singer for 6 a.m. Him and DJ Ashba and Nikki Sixx have been friends for a while. He produced a bunch of records for a lot of people, one of them being one of the Motley Crue records. And he did some stuff for DJ Ashba and then a bunch of pop people. Long story short, he has a podcast now. And he kind of opened this forum to write in, ask questions, or tell your story, or do this, that, or the other. And I usually don't do that kind of shit. But I was like, I really want to fucking email this dude. Because I've listened to so many, quote, famous people talk and interview. He comes off super real. And I don't care if he ever emails me back. I could give two shits. Mm-hmm. It was just cool. He was like, hey, this is my email address for the show. You got a story? You got a question? Email me.
So you did?
I did. And the title was Compelled. I felt compelled to email the guy. I've never felt compelled to email anybody. I just don't. And I don't want to say I don't give a shit as in I don't fucking give a shit. I'm too cool. It's just, why?
Right.
Oh, you're famous and I'm not. Let me email you. But it was something about it. But the point I'm getting at, because of social media and being able to connect freely the way that we do now, I'm going to be cheesy. It brings people together and it's cool. But everybody's shitting on it.
Yeah.
Like they shit on everything.
I did. You know, I put it out there and I, like I said, it was just a decision on my part. I'm not going to do that anymore.
And that's cool.
You know, but
thank God, I'm tired of scrolling past your stuff because I miss your good stuff.
You do, because
I do.
I sprinkle it in there.
You do.
Sprinkle it in there. It's like, shit.
Boob.
Yeah, boob. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. It's gonna be my next Facebook status. Just boob. Scroll.
Not two, just one.
Just one. Just scroll past that.
Boob.
But boob.
Fucking pipe down on the negativity, people.
Dig.
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 High five in a microphone. So let's move on to stories from the stage. All right, so because you're here and you can actually defend yourself, totally throwing you under the bus. You said before we started recording, and I quote,
I don't have any stories from the stage.
I didn't say it like that.
you did kind of pout about it though.
I don't have it. I mean, look, I've listened to some great stories from the stage, man. I've listened to some douchebag talk about a metal band in a hippie bar. You know, I've heard.
That guy's a total douche.
Yeah, he is a douche. You know, I've heard about.
I think he was called a fucking prick drummer once.
I've heard about. Yeah, I've heard about. You know, wasn't on the stage, but I heard about. You know, punching the guitar player in the face because he didn't want to go to work. You know, I mean, I've heard. I've heard about holding your dick next to Charlie fucking Pride in the restroom of the Grand Ole Opry. So you know, I've heard some really cool stories from the stage, and I'm going. I am a cover band guy in Louisville, Kentucky. I haven't toured. You know, I don't have any bus stories. I don't have any tour stories. You know, and I mean, I've got some great memories, but do they make great stories from the stage? I don't know. You know, I mean, you know, some of the shit came out of frustration. I mean, you know, the band alternate ending. I mean, you know, we were playing this pizza joint in New Albany.
I like pizza.
And there was nobody there. Nobody.
Oh, we did that once.
Yeah, we'll get that. Yeah. See, I see another pattern. Yeah, but this is back in.
Moral of this story is don't play pizza joints.
Right. And I mean, and we're playing all this heavy shit, and we go into Rage Against the Machine's Killing in the Name. And I didn't play guitar on that one. All I did was I got real mad and short. And
you were mad because there was an empty room.
Oh, it was horrible.
I get it.
It was horrible. And so I decided to do it with a very distinctive lisp. Who cares? Nobody's there.
Yeah, nobody's there.
Those of us who have forces are the same that burn crosses. Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. You know, and the guitar player, I look over at him and
Coke can red because so
it
mad.
is Coke can red. And I look at him, I go, fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. And
I see your wound there. Here's some salt.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so that was memorable to me just because that was just me making a statement going, fuck, there's nobody here. Who cares?
No,
nobody cares.
So I'm going to give a story from the stage that involves you, but from my perspective.
Yeah.
Yes, it was your second show with Tart Bus. You already know where I'm going with
That was
this,
a chow
don't you?
wagon.
It was a chow wagon. Now, this is not in any way condescending, but I had not known how big of crowds you had played in front of before that gig with us.
Yeah.
And I just remember we got there, we sound checked, everything was fine, went and ate, probably Joe's Crab Shack or whatever the fuck we did. And when we got back, if my guesstimation is right, there was about 7,000 people there.
It was loaded, man.
6,000.
It was packed.
And I remember we walked on stage and you had that air suck moment. Only the musicians will know what that means, and I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to leave that where it is. I remember looking at you going, he's going to fucking murder it. He's going to kill it. And you did. You fucking killed it.
Oh, man.
You had 7,000 people right in the palm of your hand. And it was awesome.
Thank you.
It was awesome for me to watch it because, like I said, I had no idea what you had done crowd-wise before that.
Right.
So it's not condescending
No,
at all.
I get it. You had no idea to begin because you were always gigging. I was always gigging.
Right.
But I had done crowds like that.
Right.
And at different venues.
You
but
killed it.
yeah, thank you.
Now, I will throw myself under the bus in your honor.
Oh, yeah?
HBB was doing, because at that time, you were in both bands for a minute.
Yeah.
So, fast forward.
To Derby. Kentucky Derby Day.
Kentucky Derby Day.
HBB is playing 4th Street Live.
Yep. Oh, do you want to tell this one?
Oh.
You can tell.
I'll just do the lead up.
Oh, okay.
I'll just do the lead up. We've got 4th Street Live, and there is 7,000 people there.
It's a shit ton.
Now, I can sing a lot of shit, and there's just some shit I can't sing.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot sing AC/DC. I can do Bon Scott, but I can't do Brian Johnson.
I didn't know there's a difference.
There's a difference.
It's a joke,
Oh.
people.
Damn, dude.
I
Did you see me puff up?
I did, but
What do you mean?
I only did that to see if I could get their heart rate to go up
well,
that fast.
Damn, it did to me.
That was cool.
You do Brian Johnson very well. And
Thanks.
you murder Shook Me All Night Long. And
I don't
said,
know why,
But he does. I was like, dude, I can't do it, but they'll love it. And the rest of them, they'll follow. If the other musicians on stage don't know it, I think the bass player didn't know it. But yeah, he'll follow. Let's do it. Get up here and sing.
Okay, so that's the lead up. Now, the only irony is, to me, most of you that know me personally and have stalked me on Facebook, I wear a lot of driver's caps, which is basically the AC/DC hat, so to speak. Here's where I throw myself under the bus. I finally give in, and I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. And I think it was the beginning of the second set or the third set or whatever. It was beginning of a set.
I did this great intro for you too, man.
Huge intro.
Guess who's here? We've got Stephen O'Reilly from Jefferson Tarkbass going to come up and sing a song.
It's about how long it went. And he keeps going. My head's growing huge. And I'm sitting on the back of the stairs at the back of the stage on Street. So I walk up, hands me a mic, and my body freezes right at the edge of the drum riser. I couldn't move my foot past the edge of the drum riser.
And I had started the opening lick by this point.
And you started the opening lick by that point. And I fucking froze. And the reason I froze, I wasn't behind my drums.
Yep.
I don't have a problem being in front of crowds. I think the biggest crowd I've ever been in front of is about 12,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
11,000. Oh, it's huge. It's a sea of heads.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. And I want to do that every fucking day.
Right.
From behind my drums. I don't want to be out front. I'm naked. I'm exposed.
Yeah.
That's right. Not naked. Naked.
Yeah.
So you had to coax me. See that big word I used? And get me past the drum riser. You even fed me the first line, a line that I know because I sing that song all the time.
I looked at you and said, she was a fast machine.
You did. And I think at one point, if my memory serves me, you actually kind of did the whole shoulder thing, like, come on, move past the drummer, get up here.
Oh, that's funny. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know why all that sticks out in my head, but I remember all that because I couldn't move. It was so weird for me to be on stage, not behind my drums, and with just a mic in my hand.
Yep.
And then about halfway through the song, I assume is where I got into it. Only because I've seen video of it.
Yeah.
There's a picture of me somewhere on the very edge of one of the monitors, screaming my ass off. And by then I was in, but it freaked me the fuck out to no end. So from that day forward, which I've always given respect to musicians, but from that day forward, I give even more respect to you fuckers that are out front because I don't want to do that shit. You guys can have that shit.
That's a great memory. I do remember that.
You forgot about that till I just told you, didn't you?
I did. You know, it's
I froze it was like somebody hit me with a freeze ray. I was done.
That is fucking funny. I'm gonna give you one more though.
Yes.
And I'm gonna take it back to the Chow Wagon show a couple weeks prior. I'm doing my front man thing and having, you know where I'm going with it.
Yes, I do.
And it's so got all these people out there and I'll never forget that we were doing Rebel Yell. I remember the song. And
it's a nice day for a cardigan.
Yeah, it was a nice day for a cardigan. I saw that. And so I'm doing the rock star, big hands, big motion stuff, and I decided to do a right at the solo, slide across the stage on my knees in front of Junie and do the whole Jimi Hendrix, guitar on fire finger thing as he's right in front of him on my knees as he's doing the solo. This motherfucker walked away from me.
He did. I was there on stage. I witnessed it.
He turned and took 12 steps to the other side of the stage and left me on my knees in front of 5, 6, 7,000 people fingering nobody.
day, kids. Fingering nobody.
Oh God! So, after the show, I said, Junie, you fucking left me, man. You left me there. He goes, man, and I'm not imitating Junie. This is just my recollection. He goes,
right.
He goes, man, I really got to see that stuff in my head when I'm playing, especially that solo, and you were distracting me, so I had to get away from you. I was like,
it was so matter of fact.
warn somebody. Give me a heads up.
Let me know you're going to leave me.
Right. Exactly. So that's I was naked. I was naked there. I was naked. But
Stage naked.
Stage naked. So yeah, I had my own memory from the chow wagon.
I forgot about that.
God, left me kneeling there.
Yeah, we've only known each other 5-6 years, but goddamn, we've done a lot of shit.
We have done some shit. I mean, we were in a country band together.
Yeah, I missed that band.
It was a good band.
That was I'll say it. It was a fucking great band.
It was a great band.
And I've said it on the show, and I wrote about it in the book. I fucked that band. No, I fucked that band up.
See, I'm not gonna let you fall on the sword totally.
Okay, I'll give you the hilt.
All right.
Oh, you didn't know I knew that, did you?
Coax and hilt. I'm keeping track. So
we just came up with a shit ton of band names.
Yeah, the Coax and hilt. But yeah, so that was a great band, and I mean, we opened up for a couple national touring artists, and
we did. Talk about a sea of fucking heads. Yeah. Jesus Christ!
It dug us.
Absolutely.
I mean, it wasn't a matter of show me what you got. I mean,
right.
They dug us.
Right, and I talked about on Dave's episode how much nicer country musicians are than rock musicians. Take note, fuckers.
Oh, it's true.
So much nicer,
dude. I got
night and day.
I got the phone number from the touring bass player
from Eli Young.
No, it was actually Thompson Square.
No, you're right. My bad.
Yeah.
See, memory.
And I was going down to Nashville, and I texted him, "Hey man, where are you going to be? I'm going to be in town this weekend. Oh, I'm going to be at Tootsie's. What time you go on?" And blah blah blah. So went down to see him at Tootsie's, and yeah, so much nicer, and it just night and day. Sorry, I totally went Sinatra there. Not even close singing it wise, but it's night and day between.
I see what you did there. See,
see what I did? See, but there's no attitude. There's no ego.
No,
at least not
a huge ego.
Not with there.
I've said it before. I've said it in the book, and I hate to keep repeating myself. Eventually, somebody will tell me to stop. You have to have an ego to do what we do.
A small one. Yeah, a little bit.
A ego.
Yeah.
You need to keep yourself in check, but you have to have an ego doing what we do.
It's got to be fed. I mean,
absolutely.
It's
part of the reason why we do what we do.
You step out, you pose, you play, and you're like
you finger the air.
You finger, yeah,
or finger nobody.
Yeah, that too.
Get left hanging on your knees.
Yeah.
Wow, this one makes a bad porn movie.
Have you done it though?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
I knew you were gonna do that. That's why I fed it to you. I fed you that one.
So let's move on to what am I listening to? I will say one thing before you start talking. You've been listening to a lot of shit lately.
I have. I'll make it really short.
No, you talk as long as you want, man.
Thanks, man.
You're in a safe space.
Oh, I feel safe. Facebook had this thing since I stopped doing politics where it was it was the 10-day record challenge.
Right. I actually partook in that. I know
you did.
And that was hard for me.
Yeah, you don't do that.
No.
But it was 10 days and 10 albums that changed your life. It got me thinking about music. But not only that, I was watching other people and what they were posting and what albums changed their life. Mm-hmm. And I started listening to full albums again.
Right, which was funny. I just popped in my head. You listen to the Tori Amos record and you text me too much piano.
Yes, I did.
I laughed for like 20 minutes when you texted me.
You're welcome.
Oh God, that was amazing. Sorry, carry on.
No, that's all right. So yeah, I've rediscovered the joy of listening to albums because I've been downloading and iPodding and Spotifying or Pandoraing or Rhapsodying. And
did you know the Bar Star podcast is on Spotify?
We'd like to thank Spotify for having the Bar Star podcast. Yeah, sure, why not?
Why not?
So I started listening to full records again and forgot the simple joy of that because I've been shuffling for so long. artist, different song, different genre. I mean, my shit will go fucking Julie London, to Disturbed, back to back, and so I've been purposely trying to listen to new stuff and full records again. And one of the chicks I've been listening to recently is an artist by the name of Lindsay L. She was here in support of Brad Paisley and opened for Brad, and then she did.
Right. You gave me her. I have not listened to her yet. She's on my list though.
Yeah, I dig it. But it's like, okay, I've never heard of her. I listened to her because she did a set at PBR on 4th Street Live after the Paisley show. I saw some video of her. I'm like, who's that? She's not a local artist.
Right.
But I've listened to her. I've listened to Midland. I've listened to Butch Walker, Marvelous 3,
Pink.
Pink. I've listened to Pink. I've never been, I'm more of a rock guy so I've been trying to expand and listen to these things. I've listened to Black Dub. I've listened to, I'm trying new stuff.
Right.
And it doesn't mean I like it, but I'm listening to it. And I'll never say it sucks. I just don't dig it.
Right.
And there's been some stuff in there like, man, this is really cool. I dig it.
And by the way, for those that are listening, that is not patronizing towards me. You actually do believe in that.
I do. No, I do.
You and I have talked about that since we've known each other.
mean, now granted, there are some of these albums I'm going, I've got to be close to being done. How can I only be on track 4 of 20? Steve Wilson. I think his name's Steve Wilson, but
I don't know why that's so funny, but it's just fucking funny.
But I power through and I listen to it all. So I'm trying to listen to all different stuff, and I'm keeping track of what I'm listening to and posting on social media. Actually, going, hey, I think in the last week I've listened to 14 albums in the last week, nice. and just trying some new stuff to see what's what. I even listened to Tesla's Great Radio Controversy again.
Such a great record,
and I forgot how much I love rock music.
Oh yeah,
and what rock was.
Pure rock music.
Pure rock. And so yeah, I mean it's I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm having a blast doing it.
No, and that's cool because that's obviously I've wanted you on the show. You're my best friend. Well, one of my best friends. I mean, my wife is my best friend. But you get my point.
Of course I do.
Look, you want to make out?
No.
Damn it. Dave said yes.
I know.
My wife said no.
That's why I said no. If she's not going to kiss you, I sure as fuck ain't going to do it.
Damn. Motherfucker. I got nothing. No, seriously. That's why I wanted to have you on the show. But I know, because I know a lot about you and we know a lot about each other, I wasn't really sure how we were going to do this, but the point I'm getting at is I was excited about what are you listening to because I've been seeing your post and all your shit that you've been listening to. Some of the records that I've listened to that I posted, some of the records that Carl has posted, who Carl is kind of the one that Carl is the one.
Yeah, he nominated me
too. He nominated
too.
me, and I finally did one of those favorite thingy-mo-bobs. But
yeah,
it was really cool knowing what you were going to talk about on the "What are you listening to" part, because there's so much shit you've been listening to.
Oh, it's just all over the place.
And Carl too. Carl posts like 15, 20 records a week.
Well, he's on a mission.
He is on a mission.
He's on a 52-week, and I don't even know what all he's listening to, but I scroll and look at the genres going, you're listening. What? That's a genre. What is that?
Subcore death funk.
Let's see. I've got Black Dub, Blackstone Cherry, Butch Walker, Porcupine Tree. Listen to them. Listen to Midland, Pink, Steven Wilson, and yes, I'm checking my handheld device here because I don't remember everything that I've listened to this week.
He's got on his pop glasses.
I do. Keith Urban. Listen to Ripcord. Great album. And if it's country, I'll kiss your ass. But it's a great fucking record.
Dude, you know what I think about him.
Yeah.
By the way, new Keith Urban record, April 27th. So fucking excited. Don't ask me the name of it. I got nothing. I just know that it's coming out.
Yeah, I'll listen to it. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm checking out new shit but it's funny because even when I'm shuffling, I'm hearing stuff that I'm hearing genres.
Right.
But I'm hearing artists that I wasn't aware of and so I'm not, well, I love my rock, and I do, but you give me a torch singer like Julie London, I will listen to that shit all fucking night.
Well, and what's cool about our friendship and about what we're talking about now, you know this about me, so you know I'm not trying to be cool. I am a record listener.
Oh, yeah.
I listen to records from beginning to end. I will, whether I stay on the same band is irrelevant, but I will put in a record. I'm not a shuffler. Lately, I'm a shuffler, and I just told you about it today.
Yeah, and I get why, frankly, because you're finding genres going. Okay, what else is out there? You're exposed to a lot of different artists and bands, and you'll buy their CD and you'll listen to it. And what's cool about the online stuff is it'll give you similar artists.
Yeah.
You know, or they'll have a radio station based on with the core being Keith Urban,
Right.
But they'll pull in all these different artists that you may or may not have heard of, and go, man, or a deep cut that you've never heard. And go,
Right.
wow, man,
Yeah,
that's
it's a great
great.
tune. Yeah. Well, today I challenged myself, and I pulled it off. I won. Is it a win? That's not really a win. I just pulled it off. I succeeded in my mission this morning when I got up. I was going to listen to whatever is considered top hits of country music.
Mm-hmm.
And I listened to about 7 hours of country music today. Yeah, that's that cross-eyed look. That's what I got.
Yeah.
And I will be 100% truthful. About 35% of it, I actually really dug. I really dug it.
And that makes it worth it.
More than I thought I would dig it.
And that's what makes it worth it is
Right.
you found shit that you like.
Absolutely.
And you could throw it all, you know,
Yeah.
the dirt roads and the pickup trucks and the girls and the fucking beers and the bonfires and the
Right.
lake.
Now I am tired of pickup trucks. I
Yeah.
will not lie.
But
I'm
there's
not going to
a
lie.
lot more.
There's much more to it.
I listened to Casey Musgraves, one of her first albums.
That girl can sing.
She can. I'll tell you, I didn't dig it,
Right.
but I listened to
But
it.
she can sing.
She can. Absolutely.
And she's got a cool story. She used to be a backup singer. Don't ask me for who. I don't remember, but I know she used to be a backup singer. And
Didn't
she
know
went, you know what? I'm going to go out front and do this.
Yeah.
And she did it. And
Sure.
she's done well.
Sheryl Crow did it.
Good for her. Sheryl Crow's the same way. Yep. So I did. I listened to about
That's
7
cool.
hours of country. I have Rhapsody, and they have what they call like an unradio. I think I've had Rhapsody for like 20 years. I've been using it forever. And you can go to different genres and just push play. And it's basically, I guess, the new generation, the Spotify shufflers. Rhapsody kind of does it for you, except they separate it in genres, and it just it's continuous.
Right.
The chances that you'll hear the same song on a playlist, like or on their unradio, 7-8 hours away, you might hear the same song again. They're really good about
pretty
that.
cool.
Yeah. So I bounced back and forth between I think 3 different country channels today. And like I said, I was impressed with a lot of it. Some of it, I don't give a shit about. Most of it, please shoot me in the fucking eye, like you just said.
Yeah.
How long is this? This is the longest 4 minutes of my goddamn life. But listening to so much shit that I didn't know, I've already had a respect for country, but listening to so much shit I didn't know, I have an even newfound respect because the production on all that shit is ridiculous. You think that it's just on the big dogs like the Keith Urban and the Luke Bryan. It's across the board.
Like Casey Musgraves record I listened to.
Production on that's ridiculous.
Out the ass.
Yeah. Even the 90s country production was ridiculous.
Well, yeah, you get Garth Brooks and early Toby Keith and Randy Travis and all those guys.
Yep.
And you know, we're kind of deviating a little bit, but
That's okay.
When I think about today's country music, it's not, first of all.
No, and you and I talked about that when we formed Willow
pop.
Creek.
Yeah, it's pop. And it's a little bit of rock. I mean, but it's, to me, it ain't country. George Strait is country. He's probably one of the last few. But given my preference, I will listen to old country. When I say old country, I'm talking George Jones, Loretta Lynn, Charlie Pride, Johnny Cash, Merle. I'll listen to those guys. Those guys, to me, you knew a George Jones song when you heard it. You knew a Merle Haggard song when you heard it. You knew Johnny Cash when you heard him.
Right.
Just to me, today's country is very much interchangeable and very much mass produced and very much compressed for maximum sales. Where these guys, I mean, you know, just because I ask a friend about her, fuck, you knew that was George Jones,
Right.
you know. So
Well, and the funny side of that, listening to you talk about that, is that's the shit I don't like.
I know.
I respect it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But the biggest reason I bring that up is because the one thing that all of it still has in common, every song tells a story.
Yeah.
You don't have to guess as to what, quote, the message is.
Right.
What the fuck is this motherfucker talking? You get it.
Yeah.
You know. And that I appreciate and respect.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Because that is the one constant
It
that
is,
has
yeah.
not changed.
You're right.
You hear a country song from beginning to end, you know the story. You don't have to guess.
Right.
You hear either a pop song or a rock song. Some of them you're going, that's not even a word.
Right.
What does that even fucking mean?
Right.
So that big difference. And I think, my opinion, that's one of the reasons why country still sells so much. It's easy on the mind as far as listening to the story. Musician-wise, a lot of that shit's hard as fuck.
It's difficult as shit. We found that out.
Yes, we did find that out. But I'm talking about for listeners, the average listener, you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
You get it. It's a story.
Right.
You got the story. If you like the song that goes with it, awesome.
It's a good point.
If you don't like it, you move on because there's somebody else that's got a good story.
Well, we were talking about a story today when you brought up this song.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, you heard the song. Oh, my God. It really got to
That
me.
story got me in the feels, man.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go there, but you did. And I'm like, all right, what is it? And you played it. I was, oh, fuck. I know this song. I fucking hate this song. He goes, God. And I was like, God, this is horrible. Yeah.
True story,
There
guys.
was nothing about this song that I like, and I couldn't even tell you the first words, although you did. And you said, look, man, just take 3 minutes, get your Google out,
and read the lyrics.
So I will. But you played it for me. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
He did, y'all. That was funny. It was so funny. It's like, oh, no.
Yeah, I have heard this song, and
I
I will not listen to it again. But read the words. All right, I'll read the words. I will do that for you.
But yeah, it was cool. Same thing. I talked about, you were just talking about Ripcord. One of my favorite songs on that record is Boy Gets a Truck. Super simple. Lyrically and musically, the way he weaved everything in there.
Mm-hmm.
That song's complicated, but you get it immediately. You don't have to think about it. Kid gets a truck, gets a girl, gets married, has some kids, and he's fucking happy. Story's done.
Yeah.
And he laid it out cool with music.
Right.
So that's just my opinion. I think that's one of the reasons why it still sells so well and sells the way that it does. It's the same reason with television. I know we're going off on a weird tangent here, but television is the same way.
Do that.
Us? No. You don't have to think about it. You sit down and there's a reason our parents called it the idiot box.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be honest. Who is on TV? You don't have to think about it. So I'm not saying it's good, bad, or indifferent. It's just an observation.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Well, that's it, kids. That's a show for the week. Let's see if I can do the close since I couldn't do the fucking opening. Oh, now you're going to get silent? You motherfucker.
Come on, do it.
Do what?
Do the close.
I'm trying.
Dare you.
Oh, you just dared me?
I did.
My own show?
I did.
You know I have the power to edit, right?
I know.
I have the power to edit.
Edit.
I love it when you do that. That makes me happy.
Happy.
I hope you guys dug the show. I hope you learned something about Todd. God, I love it when you touch me. Will you get that spot right into my left nut?
He has the power to edit.
Not gonna edit that. Seriously, I hope you learned something about my buddy Todd. We are friends. We do actually talk like this all the time.
Yeah.
Ask anybody that knows us. Our wives are like, seriously?
Yeah.
You motherfucker. We're leaving. We'll see you when we get back.
Pretty much.
But I hope you dug it. I hope you learned something. I learned something that I didn't know. I learned a few things that I didn't know, actually. Todd thinks everything sucks and only politics are correct. What? That's what I got out of the show.
That's
right?
what you got out of the show.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, isn't that how it works?
I'm not approving this episode.
You Oh, God, I love you. I love you so much. Seriously, thank you for coming over. I appreciate it.
Oh, I had a blast.
I did too.
I really did.
It was funny. One last throw you under the bus, just because it's fun for me. You were the first person I asked to be my first hang.
You were. I was.
I was, or you were?
Yes.
Right.
What you said.
And
I
you
was.
turned me down.
I didn't turn you down. We have a different memory about that. No, we had a different memory about that. We were going to do
All right,
it.
fine. We'll meet in the middle. You blew me off.
All right.
You did blow me off.
But not on purpose. No,
I
true.
thought you always blow people on purpose.
Nah, well, $20 is $20. No, it was we were going to do it over Christmas and Christmas, and we hung out a few days in a row. We had a good time, and we were going to do it there, and and then I went.
Never worked.
It just
And
didn't
then you
work.
made some excuses, but
I'm not that interesting.
I'm not, and once you start to edit this, you go, I got nothing I can fucking use here. So
yeah, you saw that.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to look at it. Don't look at the screen. What if my mouth is still pointing towards the microphone?
You make my life better.
You make mine.
I love you.
I love you too, bro.
High five in the microphone. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope you dug it. I hope you giggled. I hope you think we're idiots, and that's okay if you do, because we are.
We know this.
Hey, tell me something I don't fucking know.
No, hey.
Yeah. Don't forget to check out my sponsor, Prophecy Inc. Todd has gone to Prophecy Inc.
Yes, I have.
He's got tattoos. He just doesn't show them. Except that fucking anklet. When are you going to get that covered? Soon? That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, if you could go ahead and get that covered, that'd be great.
Yeah, if you go ahead and make that
No,
not
I tell you what,
90s tribal.
that thing is a constant reminder that people make mistakes, and you have to live with the mistakes that you make sometimes. Wow, got all philosophical and shit, man.
I was kind of I was entranced by your philosophy while looking at yourself in the mirror behind me while Sebastian climbed up his treehouse.
Yeah, I was watching Sebastian climb. He was a noisy motherfucker getting up there.
Yes, he was.
But so anyway, yeah, Prophecy Inc. is. I will give my own plug for Prophecy. I've had at least 16 hours worth of work from Travis.
Oh, 16 hours.
I know, isn't it
Aren't
cute?
you cute?
You're not cute.
I do love the headstock under your arm.
Yeah,
I do love that. A lot of people don't even know you have that. I just outed you.
that's all right. That was for me.
It was
You know?
for you.
But yeah, so yeah, Prophecy Inc. is great stuff. And if you go into Prophecy Inc. on Baxter Avenue and mention the Bar Star podcast, you will get 10% off your tattoo. And it doesn't have to be from Travis. It can be from any of the wonderful artists at Prophecy Inc.
Nice, you're hired.
Right?
Nice.
Right?
I'll pay you in coffee.
Okay.
Sweet. We're out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Can I say the tagline?
Which tagline? I have a few.
Well, the end one.
Oh, the very end one?
Yeah. Yeah. Can I do that one?
Yes, you can do it.
Yes.
This is the weirdest one I've ever done. And I don't think I'm going to edit any of it. I'm just going to let this fucker run.
We're gonna lose people 13 minutes in. You know?
Oh, yeah. O'Reilly, we were digging your show, but you can go fuck yourself because you guys are idiots.
Yeah.
And we know. Thank you, guys. We're out of here. And as I say at the end of every episode, go do some shit.
That's what I wanted to say.
Oh, which tagline did you... I thought you wanted the end one.
I thought that was the end.
No, there's another one.
What's the other one? I've never listened that far.
Are you
I
serious?
usually turn it off after go do some shit.
You need to go listen to every episode because sometimes there's a little conversation after that part
Oh, fuck, man.
that will make you pee-pee.
Okay.
Not really. I'm totally lying.
Okay.
You really want to say that one? That's the one you want to say,
I
isn't it?
do.
Okay. And as I say at the end of every episode,
Go do some shit.
you put a little too much stank on it.
Go do some shit. Go do some shit. Yo, fucking go do some shit.
What is it with you?
Go do some shit.
Jimmy, 2 times. Go do some shit.
Go do some shit.
Go do some shit.
Go do some shit. Go do some shit.
Todd, shut the fuck up. So until next time, I will talk at you soon.